My poor Raven. Make me sad. It make me very sad. Oh, I should have recruited a rat while I was there, actually. Oh, well. Right. Madness won't be increasing for now. But it got to 52, which I believe... No, it needs to get to 100 to start eroding their sanity. A shame, but oh well. Got a couple of turns. However, my power gain is not great. Because it's not being read, it's bound. That'll enshadow them a little bit while they're there. Opinion swayed. Okay, you need to lay low. Good. Oh. He's making a name for himself, claiming to be the true rightful leader. Not that useful to me. I don't think while it's bound, it's going to have any effect on you whatsoever, though. No. I could finish them off, yeah, but that would just kill someone that I've invested effort into. I kind of want them to live. If I have to let them live, I will this time. Because they're going to be more useful to me in disrupting people later. But the big issue that I have is that I don't have someone high enough level to steal from them. I need someone of a higher level. What I need is for someone to do some heavy infiltration to get a load of skill points. You've got 3 turns left. Okay, infiltrate docks. Very nice. The sea brings in dark catches and the fishermen are slowly turned. As they lose their connection to the land and gain new allegiances to the abyssal entities, some will serve willingly, some will serve unwillingly. All will serve in time. Guilt in the family. The crimes of Boreas have reached the ears of Baron Diaksu Bang Mai. Baron Diaksu, is it Diaksu? I guess. Please for them to stop asking what caused this change in their behavior and why they turned their back on the laws they used to hold dear. Their pleas go unanswered, their questions unheard. No remorse. Right, your minimums are getting up there. You are bribed for a little bit longer. 17 turns. Do I want to just push this? And the docks are infiltrated now, so... I could do Melancash. Alters the aquatic life in this area, mutating them into darker forms. These will constantly slowly increase madness and shadow each turn. Heroes can hold these effects at bay, but will need to constantly work to hold back this umbral tide. Can be used to start a deep one cult here. I need to get my law up here. But for now, let's go over here and sure, you can lay low for a little bit. This will pull that down relatively fast, I should imagine. Yeah. Let's just get it a few turns. I think it was 9 in total to infiltrate the docks. How long are you going to take? 3 turns to rest and resupply. That's okay. How much? Oh, you're actually closer to your level up than I am. Damn it. A shame. Opinion swayed. Okay. Oh. Interesting. Unfortunately, my influence on this coven is dying a death. Has driven back the shadow at Elven. Oh, no. Okay, you committed. Finish start plague. Let's read through this one. The sickness festered in the sewers, infecting only those cast off by society and remaining safely buried under the city streets. Now carried by the cult, it rises, and the citizens watch in horror as their bodies decay, rotting away day by day. So sad. Yeah, you got the shadow. Ah, oh, damn it. It's annoying. But it makes sense that they would have pushed that back. The elves, they don't like the shadow, you see. Big dislike for shadow. Seven turns left on consecrate. I could interrupt that. Right, we've got plague. Death is going to start rising sharply. Plague is currently at 100%. If the plague reaches 300%, this location will be destroyed immediately as the plague erupts suddenly into a terrible lethal strain. Currently, this location is suffering from the devastating plague. As this modifier gains strength, more and more citizens will die each turn, and prosperity will be decreased. This modifier also causes plague immunity to grow, which will then counteract the plague. Plague can spread to nearby human settlements if it reaches 60%, but the spread is reduced if the location is under quarantine. Right, okay. You've done a good job. You may now rest for a little bit because you are super noticed. Spread panic. Not something you can easily do. That requires much more command. Also get at least one rat. Actually, no, you don't need to. Just lay low. You're not going to get as much out of laying low here, though. How long will you lay low here? You're done in a turn, so you actually head that way. In fact, you're pretty much completely done now. In this case, head back. Then we will try and remove... Yeah, this is going to allow death to start really ramping up. We're going to try and infiltrate a little bit more. But first, the Plague Doctor. The Doctor is in, chat. Select. Dunk. Okay, so Physician. Gain 3 progress per turn when performing challenges related to disease. Also applies to evil challenges if the character is under your control, as the good doctor falls to evil and turns their knowledge of disease against humanity, or the tireless diplomat's soul breaks and they use their network of contact to sow war and horror where once they sought peace and justice. The Mortician, when in a human settlement with plague, that settlement will lose 1 population per turn, and this unit will gain 0.5 menace per turn and adds 1 death to the location. Cannot by itself kill a settlement, but plague population losses might. Or the Epidemiologist. When in a human settlement with plague, that settlement will gain 1 plague per turn and lose 1 plague immunity. And this unit will gain 0.5 menace per turn. Physician might be better because it just makes them faster at doing things. Whereas the others are going to constantly be gathering problems for them. But. I mean, their menace is always going to be going up. But I can always manage that. How long will you be sitting in a place with plague, though? I feel these are great, but they're going to cause issues. I'm going to constantly be having to pull you somewhere to reduce your menace. I mean, granted, the menace is only going to rise slowly, but still. No, we're going to go with physician, though. Right. The doctor is in. Medical experimentation. Produces an arcane secret here, which is only accessible to agents. You may use this secret to gain magical mastery at the risk of causing a magical arms race. We won't be doing that. But you've got high law. Now that the plague is here, honestly, there's no reason for me to stay here. I can just head up and start causing plagues all over the place. Maybe even right next to the humans. Yeah, because you can create plague in the sewers as long as you're a plague doctor, I think. Plague ships. Huh. I'm fairly certain the plague doctor can do that. Oh yeah, new outbreak. Oh, with plague above 0. Novel strain, cultivate disease. Start plague. I was certain the plague doctor could just start plagues, but perhaps I was mistaken. Either way, if I can get at least a little bit of something going on over here, they've got a sewers. Maybe 2 points of power would be enough, and then just boom, plague. In the meanwhile, though, I'm definitely going to want you in that general direction. Alright, we haven't checked in a while if there... Oh, God. Okay, there's a lot of stuff going on. There's concealed daggers. Student's manual. What would be the... Buy student's manual. The cost of 35 gold. The market will... Grant 25% extra experience. That's huge. Do the seals break faster based on the shadow spread? No, I think they break based on just on time. Could be wrong though, but I'm fairly certain that's how that works. And then the jar of poverty. Oh yeah, the good old jar of poverty. You don't want to run any of your people, but you want to give it to someone else so they're always broke. The Greedy Ballsman, thank you so much for the 56 months. Would the monkey be able to steal the book even while lower level? No. No, our monkey... at least I don't think so. Where are you? No, this is a specific thing. Steal a personal item belonging to a hero with their home location here. Steals one at random if multiple heroes have their home location in this place. The challenge increases in complexity, and then misleading clues. Places a misleading set of clues which indicate that a hero is responsible for the crimes of your agent. The next challenge to be accomplished in this location will give its menace and profile to a hero instead of your agent using a personal item stolen from them. Does not affect heroes' rulers from blaming your agents for assassinations, though. That's quite cool, though. We've scarcely ever played with that. But I'm most certainly going to want someone up here. So time for you to start moving. The plague has started here, and that's good enough. Okay, wards have been established. It's kind of annoying, but it's not a terrible thing. Unit arrives. Good, good, good. We want you to immediately begin... Oh, actually, I want to check out what you're doing next. You're going to recruit a knight first. Oh. And then you're going to try and weaken me. That might take ages, though. And you're going to be level 3 before I can deal with you, sadly. Okay, just infiltrate the library while you're here. Either that or I bribe the guards, but I don't think I need to. No, the security's already 0. Lay low. It's fine. Honestly, there's no particular reason to worry about that. I mean, we can get straight back in here. And start infiltrating. Sure. Infiltrate the library. More walls are being established. Now, the nice thing here is this is a very large family. I wonder if we can find them in any of the cities where we could possibly start a deep one cult. Preacher calls of the Holy Order of the Sons of Tau. You've changed. 7 sins laying low. It's going to take a while to reach that. That's fine. That gives time for the death counter to rise up. Is falling to shadow and now has passed the point of 50% in shadow. This will reduce their motivation to do things. That's good. And falling to shadow, also very good. Now what I want to see is the death counter over here. Death is up to 16%. Good. It's rising by 2.5 a day. Excellent. Plague is rising. Plague immunity is rising. Unrest is rising. Everything is going wrong for this poor city. This is a rough time for them. But that will mean that relatively soon you're going to be able to wander in and create a couple of ghasts, which will start spreading shadow everywhere. Can influence the Holy Order. Very nice indeed. 11 per turn. Faithful people enshadowed. Faithful settlements infiltrated. 8 plus 8. Very nice. Dark worship. Prophets of doom. Do I now want the preachers to start spreading the faith and getting the prophets of doom going? No, I'm going to say I really want them to gain shadow quickly. Hibiscus Mist. Thank you very much for the 6 months. Diolch yn fawr iawn. Welcome on in. Your agents use the 3 dagger style. They do. If I've got anything to say about it, those daggers are amazing. Right, people are just moving around for a bit. Good, good. Starting to fall shadow, which is going to rise my influence again. Well, actually, no, that was the level 2, yeah. There we go. And shadowing is starting to help. Okay. More in shadowing. Perfect. We'll start seeing... We can already see how much shadow is there moving around between them. This place is at 54 now. This place is rising back up again. You're probably going to try and... I don't know. No particular push for it. Really? You're completing training now instead? Oh, because you just leveled up. Okay, that's going to... Worst part about that is that it's delaying a lot of things for me. So many things. It's a little bit irritating. But... I kind of need my book back. I'm gonna be honest with you. Super need my book back. Please give me my book. Stole my book. Rude. I'm gonna save up for another point. It's gonna take 10 turns, then I can immediately grab this site and start spreading plague over there. They'll do this next, though, so I'm going to hold on to that power. Yeah, this is rising nice and fast. One more turn, and then you're going to start making your way over there. Shadow-driven back. Apathetic witness. Interrupted by a cough, one which carries a definite message to the listener. She's been seen by a passerby who watches her lazily, slowly smoking some manner of plant matter, occasionally belching a small acrid cloud as she watches the world go by. The guards are close at hand. She cannot be easily silenced, and she implies that unless Electroraptor makes a donation to her smoking habit, she might cause a disturbance. A few coins, it's fine. That's what I've got the gold there for. Oh, increase? Yes. For 30 turns, you can have 20 coins, yes. Absolutely. Right, make your way back. That was good. That was really good. Right, so we've already finished this place. So that means once this is complete, I will be able to start work on the next part. I'm so sad that you consecrated this place. How rude. Bloody rude. But the thing is, there are now so many places that are going to be causing it to rise in shadow. And the ruler is now adding to it. In fact, the ruler does more than most of the other sources combined. So it's too late. They've already been enshadowed. Aavak, I mean, when they used the book, it didn't bind, I believe. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I got that. Don't worry. Oh, Sumi, you were close, mate. Appreciate it. Also, Dad, mate, how are you doing, mate? Long time no see. Hope you're doing great. I am doing great. How about yourself? They may be planning to cleanse the ruler, actually. I'll just eliminate them. They're going to try and cure madness. What do you like? You dislike dwarves. Racist. Super racist. I mean, I could make them dislike elves. Wait, specialist dwarf? Are you a dwarf? What? Or maybe they just know a lot about dwarves. I could make them dislike elves. That's always an option. But I think I save up the power so I can start a plague over there. I think that really is the best move for me. While all of this is going down, you will be done with 8 turns. Good lord. It's driving me mad. Alright. In the silence between the books, figures move with purpose. The librarians were always treading a dangerous path, the books held in their libraries giving tantalizing hints at the far greater understanding of the cosmos, giving rise to a craving for insights the human mind should never glimpse. Never trust the librarians, chat. The alchemists! Boreas has discovered a gaggle of alchemists. These poor fools, driven by a dangerous mixture of curiosity and naive, yet arrogant greed, imagine themselves on the verge of solving life's problems. Immortality. Deceive the fools! Dunk. And Seven Sins has reached the city. Amazing. The Plague Doctor has reached the city. Double amazing. Oh, this is fantastic. We've got a bunch of shadow up here now. And a bunch of infiltration. You're going to be done with your infiltration in 4 turns. And you're... Ooh. Oh, plague at 0. My bad. However, what I really want is the malign catch. Begin. Uh, 25, that's fine. I can now infiltrate the city palace. It'll take me 6 turns. Absolutely, please and thank you. Make this a thing that is done. Go. Also, what is the death modifier at this beautiful place? It's up to 28.5. I think it might be time. Can get a skeletal servitor. I mean, it's not bad, actually. It's no defense at all, but it's got enough HP to weather a decent blow. Or Death's Shadow. Absorb death from here. Max 100% to form a gas. This creature will spread shadow automatically to human settlements until eventually human heroes kill it. Its stats depend on the level of death here and your caster's level. Do I wait? I mean, I could recruit a bunch of rats just to absorb damage for a little bit. And let the death build up a bit. I think we do. I think we build up just that little bit. Driven insane by the horrors of this world, started raving about the end of the world to citizens. Marvelous. Keep driving up that unrest. I approve. Oh, the plague is spreading. I double approve. Yay, plague. Thing is, do any of these have catacombs? No. That would have been really good. Catacombs have this beautiful effect that they draw all death towards themselves. So if you surround them with plague, all the death ends up in a single tile, very quickly accumulating huge amounts. I mean, other people don't see it as wonderful, but no, we don't care. All right, we can influence. And at this point, I want way more shadow. Let's just focus on that for now. Right, one more turn. And then we're going to be using up all this 41.5% of death. Sorry, 33.5. That's wishful thinking. I am indeed playing as Nurgle Sumi. I am indeed. What? Oh. I don't have enough. My bad. Sorry, little rat. You can leave now. Okay. Dismiss. Poop. My bad. Alright. I can feel the fire. I can spread panic. Or... Good Lord, you take a long time. Yeah, it's time. Let's get Death Shadow out and about. It's going to take us 8 turns. And by then, there should be plenty of plague here. Begin your work. Your great work. Yeah, there we are. Casting a spell. Magic chant. Infiltrate the library. Shadows will spread faster. And shadowing. Very nice. Fall into shadow. And the Daughterhood. The Daughterhood cult has existed for centuries. Their sect has been weaving through humanity's religious texts and developments. Often their symbols will be found as a small part of a much larger temple, as a concession of the dominant religion to the faith of the Daughterhood. Their preaching unnerves the listener, as they teach that the Creator hates creation and that the humanity's very existence is a sin which may one day be undone. Despite their blasphemous doctrine, they are tolerated and sought out for their uncanny ability to foresee the future. Their guidance allows crops to be gathered before the storm and villages to be evacuated before the flood. Lately, however, the seeing daughter of Eriat Cathedral has started screeching in terror, raving that the end has come and that the time of unmaking is near. She sees clearer than most, or call her to serve. She will wait at Eriat Cathedral for an agent to arrive. When they do, they can recruit her as a minion to summon the powerful First Daughter. I would need a human soul in a desert. The problem is the First Daughter is basically an army. And not even an insignificant one, a really powerful army can just crush a lot of things. I'm not sure I'm ever going to trigger it. Still, I will call her to serve. And she will wait until the first person who drops by. So I need to make sure that first person is someone that I want to fight. Quarantine is starting to rise. Enshadowed. Glorious. More and more enshadowing. And you have reached level 3. Very well done. Now, making you stealthy is not necessarily where I want to go with that. I kind of feel like maybe I get you the First Daughter. Maybe. I get your command, so you've got 3 slots. I pop the daughter in one of them. Or I double down on intrigue for now. Wait for a much more capable killer. I think I think giving you command is not the right move. I think I would want to build someone else to have strong... to carry the first overrun. Or either that, or I just give you more might. But I think really for you, it's gonna be intrigue. Yeah, 10 intrigue. That's where it's at. Who calls this place home? Oh, and you, actually. But sure, I think we might actually try to poison the well a bit. Do I want to give you... Yeah, I want to give you some downtime, though, quickly. Oh, your elf stone is shattered. Interesting. We're going to try and craft a new elf stone. Right, yeah. Basically, it's absorbed too much shadow, and it broke. I really do need someone to go up there and start messing with the elf stones, honestly. Laws have been established. A bit annoying. Religious tension. Okay. They're doing a good job of spreading their religion, to be fair. But it is meaning I've got far less people in Shadowed, and there's far more people who aren't, which is a bit of an issue. 3 more turns and I can pop down the infiltration down there and then get the Plague Doctor over there to check it out. Turns left 1. Dunk. Infiltrate City Palace. Shadow will spread. Now even the palace itself is under the influence of the cult. Cooks, valets, guards, squires, and pages all slowly join the cult, ready to serve, to disrupt, to open gates when asked, to look the other way when acts are being performed. The aristocrats may think little of these people, but they depend on them for their very survival. Goliath has reached their minimum profile. Okay, malign catch. The darkness of the ocean conceals horrors twisting and squirming deep beneath the waves, where the purifying light of the sun cannot reach. To eat the animals which swim amongst these nightmares is to risk corrupting one's soul, as their malign taint infects all it touches. And I can influence the Holy Order. Very nice. Okay. Dunk. Let's continue to push you. Okay, that was kind of huge. That was a huge turn for us. Your menace is getting really quite high. But we are now in a place where I can comfortably rest. We can just lay low here for now. We'll recruit Vermin first. Very little effect there. You can lay low at this location as well. We're going to want to take the city palace. We've got one more turn on that, though. Ooh. No, I can't undo that at this point. Still, let's move you back and start you. No, don't rob them. Go for this. It's saying 8 turns. It's not going to be 8 turns. It's going to be more than that, but what have you? Right, now that there's Dark Malign Catch here, current level is 50%. Shadow will, Shadow will slowly increase every turn. Madness will also increase up to a maximum of 150%. Well, that's it for them. This place is ours now. I guess trying to get the docks down here as well would be the right move. Two turns on power. Right, I would really love to see where you're at with your training. There we go. It's fine. Right, what are you doing now? You should... Stop healing. Good lord. It's just annoying. Got 4 more turns left there. You will start laying low here. Oh. Your elf stone is shattered due to the amount of shadow that's going on there. Barai's activities. They have witnessed until... They've waited until Barai's performed a challenge and disrupted it. Okay. Kind of sucks, actually. Because that now means turns left is 12 and not 8. That's fine. Right, time for you, though, to start making your way down hither. Because hither is where I would like to take the sewers. Let's check out what's available for sale. A page from the tome. Oh, there's a Deep One cult here as well. Oh, there's 2 pages of the tome. The markers will... When not held by an agent, deals 1 sanity damage per turn. Destroyed when sanity reaches 0. So I could just give this out to people. That's powerful. For 35, that's very powerful. Also, let's have a look at your family. Not very big. Not worth me worrying about too much. Do you have a Deep One cult here? No. What about here? Nope. Yes-ish. And your family is quite large, so that is definitely someone I want to go for. But I really want to take out this family. It's huge. And the Deep One cult is going to be a part of that. Start a Deep One cult. Can only be performed by a corrupted good hero. Oh. Huh. Okay. Well, that's going to be a little bit more problematic, I'm going to be honest. Let's look for the modifier. For Deep One Cult. It's only 2. That is not ideal. I'm going to need to get a hero then. I don't know when I get my 5th agent. Well, 2 turns until a seal breaks, but I don't think I got another agent at that point, do I? I think it's like every 2. That's less great. I mean, this will still spread madness, but... Unless there's an option for them to create a Deep One cult if I just make them mad enough? No. That's unfortunate. I was very much hoping that we would be able to trigger that, but we're going to have to adjust our plans a bit. Which is being enshadowed? Maybe the witches could if they liked Deep Ones. That is fair. What? God damn it. Another seal breaks, and your god comes closer to their return. Your maximum power increases. Powers unlocked. Everyone shall pay. Passive. The Laughing Tome's dropped effects now influence neighboring locations. The Laughing Tome, when influencing a single character, also causes madness at their location. Damn. That was rough. How soon are you done? 1 turn. Okay. You're going to need to lay low after that. The Laughing Tome was held too long and has escaped from the grasps. It is now asleep. Yes! Oh, that was annoying that they were holding on to it for so long. But okay. That's kind of huge. Right. Well, others are going to try and bind it, I should imagine. Oh, no, it's asleep. Gotcha. This place has got a lot of security, but I could pull it down by a little bit. This village is also starting to be ruined. So, prosperity 62. I could try and make some significant unrest over there. We can see. Right, what's the death modifier? It's 53.5. Not bad, ultimately. The plague is going to start going down a lot faster soon. All right. That was pretty amazing. I will let you lower that just a little bit. I'm not sure how much your laying low is being affected by this, because this is now 100% infiltration. Got 1 power. What have I made you like? I've made you like cruelty. You like cruelty, danger, combat. What are you going to get involved in? You're going to guard people. And then you're going to start attacking people. I could make you dislike... or like shadow. Or like disease. Liking shadow would be particularly nice. But I could drop your desire to cooperate. Because that should reduce your desire to guard and you would instead start attacking. Which would then start forming lots of problems. Yeah, I'm going to make you dislike cooperation. There we go. In fact, if I gave you the tome, you're level 3, which is beyond anything I can do right now, which sucks. What about you? You're level 3 as well. Yeah. I'm not generating enough experience right now, which is a problem. Have you finished that spell? Oh no, I didn't pass a turn. Okay, time. No! You just killed them! Oh, they were just about to finish it! Ah. Damn it. I should have thrown up a protection spell first. That sucks, though. That's big sucks. I should have looked for anyone who was intending to attack them and then tried to dissuade them. I just didn't expect another mage to be attacking them at the same time. The recently darkened skies of the city of Xinshan have allowed some things to crawl closer to civilization unnoticed. Boreas has encountered a swarm of dog-sized spiders. This does not concern us. Okay, 100% aware. Does it matter, though? Because you're getting quite enshadowed. That sucks so much, though. So very much. I now want you to start... Oh, at maximum, temples will create deep one cults in coastal cities. All right. Start making temples. But that sucks so much. On the plus side, we now have a free agent. And that was an agent that didn't necessarily... I know this is going to suck to say, but it didn't really matter. Oh. Wait. Even the most powerful will can be crumbled with enough pressure. Even the toughest soul can fall into madness when faced with the abominations which seek to feast on the world. When a hero reaches 100% shadow or goes insane, they can be corrupted and turned to be your servant. To be commanded as other agents are, will be corrupted where they currently are. That could work very good for us. Yeah, very low law for a witch, to be fair. Or the Spellbinder. To trap and release magical forces is the rare gift. Often they are simply directed. And flow through the user. To hold them in place, imprison them, keep them for later is a difficult talent to master. The Spellbinder binds magic into a location, waiting to be released. She can disrupt heroes and help other agents complete their challenges, and benefits from planning and coordinated strategies. Such a shame to have lost you, though. Such a shame. That spell would have been amazing. That being said, I can make another one. I can immediately make another warlock. Let's go find that witch. I think she was up here somewhere. I think it's her. Yeah. Now the question is whether you count. You spent 2 levels on command. Come on. I almost don't want you. But I could use you to open up the malign catch and then sacrifice you again. Wouldn't be much of an issue, if I'm honest. Oh, sorry, the Deep One cult over here, because that would potentially be ruinous for them. Because if I can get the Deep One cult in this entire family, because it hits their entire family. Oh, sorry, not just the family. I think it's the whole house. Yeah, we'll try. If I can't make it happen, then that's fine. I can just get them killed. By a corrupted good hero. I wasn't sure if the witches would count. So yeah. Oh, that's a shame. That is a shame. But I can always use this character to quickly rush around. Get a couple. They can have a few people in there. Grab a few. Grab some cash off you. 16 left on this. Once that's done, you'll be able to... Oh, well, there's not many treasures here. But yeah, getting you the infamous level and then just letting you sacrifice yourself would be the best way to go, I think. Go ahead back there, lay low, drop your current awareness. There's no... Well, a little bit of enshadowment is starting to creep in, but not much. You're done with laying low. What a waste. Right, I don't want to send you down there because that'll potentially get the first daughter on your side. Instead, I think we're going to go and grab the book. Pop it down here. And then start the slow process of trying to break that place. So I'm going to need some more cash. Oh no, you've got enough. I can bribe the guards. I'll drop it down to... It's only going to drop it down to a security of 5. I think instead we're going to need to... What's your might? Your might is still 4. Yeah, we'll cause a bit of a ruckus here. It certainly didn't go the way I'd hoped. But oh well. Right. Want you to collect the tome. Yeah, next time I'll make sure my mage has some healing potions on them. I'm not sure if that would help. No, it's unit's combat round, so it wouldn't. No. Getting the first daughter, I mean, the first daughter would only be able to destroy everything here, which isn't exactly what I want. No. What I would need is I'd need someone to die over here so I could create the first daughter there, and then they could rage up through this area. Yoink. Done. Right, you got a stupid amount of menace for that. Good lord. Right. I would like you, very much indeed, to make your way down here. I'm going to drop it off first. Hopefully someone doesn't go and start causing a fuss, but we'll see. Actually, go the rest of the way. You finally arrived. Well done. It is time for you to start a plague. Took you a while to get there. And shadows. Yeah, they're all starting to turn now. It's very nice. All right. Got a couple of things going on. Let's first deal with you. Which one is this? Oh, it's this one. Okay. We've already got temple builders. Wait, no. Yeah, Lula's circle. That is this one, yeah. So no, we don't have temple builders yet. Not here. Okay. If an agent or hero, no, that one. I could have awareness removal, but I think temple builders would be the better one to go for. Right, we've got a lot of people suddenly active at the same time. Right, we have fully infiltrated this location, which is fantastic. How's the enshadowment going? It's going okay. Gonna need to do a little bit of downtime. Cancel the current action underway at this location and starts political gridlock. What is the current action at this location? Tax citizens and appease nobles. No, I'm okay with that. I think... Mind you, oh, command influence holy orders. Maybe you've got more of a use than I initially thought. Okay, okay. That can work. That can definitely work for me. But I'm going to need cash. We'll need rather a large amount of it. I need to find somewhere that I can rob that has got a treasury worth robbing. Down here, apparently. Alright. First... Because I'm going to rob them full bore. That's going to cause me issues. I want you to influence Holy Order. It'll take you 10 turns, but it'll give me 100 points to play with. You start that, and I want you to lay low. That will actually be quite useful. I didn't appreciate that, but having that high command will end up being very useful. Right, as for you, time for us to place the tome. It's gonna bump up our menace a lot, but then we need to just scuttle down here and lay low for a bit, I think. Right. 37 turns before we break another seal. We get a power in 1 turn. You know what? Sure, let's go ahead and grab that. Okay. You're more or less chilling out again. And that I'm very on board with. 3 turns less before you made the plague, and then I'm just going to make it powerful. I want it to spread and start really messing with the elves. Right. The glorious tome is once again here and is starting to arise madness once more. Out of curiosity, how much would it cost? 25 turns to infiltrate. Alright, let's get down here. Duck down for a little bit, because you've now got a minimum of 20 menace, which is entirely too high. I can influence the sunset. How? What? How long have I been able to do that? God damn it. God damn it. Ugh. Alright, start pulling that down. I did not notice that. Inclined to attack Boreas. Oof. You're really up for it. But there's other people you are way more likely to attack. would be willing to. I need to make sure you get a couple more guards then. Either that or see you become enshadowed, and that will happen now. You're eventually going to become a completely enshadowed, which should solve a lot of problems for me. Yeah, minus 9% enshadowed or blind to threats. It might still be worth me telling you not to try. We'll see. Either way, it's time for tea break. So we're going to step away for a couple of minutes while I go and refresh my drink. This is your chance to do the same. See you back here in 5. And we will continue with our attempt to maybe, possibly, hopefully subvert some of the nations. We're starting to get darkness spreading down here, and a little bit is starting to spread in the middle here. If we have a look at shadow, that'll probably give us a much better idea of it. Location shadow. Oh, actually, it's more right down at the bottom there, but we're definitely starting to see it spreading out from the tomb, finally. I would like to get more shadows starting around the dock areas and spreading in from the coastline. That is something I should have probably have worked on before, but we're getting there. Ruler shadow. It's quite high in a couple of these places, actually. Mostly at 0, but we're starting to see it rising in a few choice locations. And that will start spreading backwards down onto the settlement. So that's going to be an important one. All right. Back soon.